Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I have no idea how to explain this video. A friend of mine just sent it to me, and honestly, I still don't know what I just watched. I even tried asking around, but nothing made sense. So I'm sharing it here with you all. Maybe someone watching will help figure this out. This footage was recorded by a CCTV camera near a cemetery on the night of February 23rd, 2022, around 1 a.m. The person living there said he suddenly heard dogs barking like crazy. He said ever since he moved into that area, he had never heard dogs bark that way, like they were either chasing something, running away from something, or warning about something. Now he got up, looked outside, and saw absolutely nothing, just dogs barking at what seemed like nothing. Now confused, he went back to sleep. But when he woke up the next morning, curiosity got the better of him. He checked his CCTV footage, and what he found left him completely shocked. This is the footage I'm talking about. Now, if you look closely, you'll see the date February 23rd, 2022, captured right here on the screen. Now, this is what the camera captured. At first, something can be seen coming down from the mountains, moving really fast. Look. It almost looked like an animal, but then the shape started shifting. It was slowly making its way towards the ground. As it got closer, the three dogs that had been resting on the rocks suddenly jumped up and ran toward it, barking furiously. Now they weren't just barking, they were going wild, like they sensed something wasn't right. Now this is the exact moment the man inside heard the commotion. Curious, he opened his window to check, but saw absolutely nothing. The dogs were barking at something invisible to the human eye. Now this creature didn't just come from the mountains. It was flying from above the mountains. I don't even know where it came from. As you can see, the footage shows it coming from behind the mountain, almost like it was flying over it before deciding to come down here. Now look closely. Once it landed, that's when it started walking down. As it was coming from up the mountain, the three dogs, which were resting on these rocks, somehow sensed it and jumped from where they were laying. Now, I'm not sure if they smelled something or heard an unusual sound, but you can clearly see it was behind them long even before they reacted. Now, at first, it looks like a horse or something shaped like a horse. But as it comes closer, the shape completely changes. Suddenly, it's walking like a human being, bending forward. Now, that's the exact moment the dogs began barking, like they sensed something unnatural. Now, if you look carefully, the dogs didn't even attack. One of them moved back in fear. That alone says a lot. These animals can sense things we can't. They kept barking, but kept their distance, as if they were unsure whether it was even alive or a threat. Now, and throughout all of this, the figure showed no reaction at all. No fear, no aggression. Just calmly walking. Then, floating straight into the town. Now, the person who recorded this tried everything to make sense of it. They even turned the footage green, like an infrared filter, to try and detect the real shape of this thing. But that only detected its movement and shifting, but clearly now. Now, at first, you can clearly see it moving on all fours. Its shape almost looks like a horse or some kind of animal crawling on its stomach. But then, suddenly, it shifts. It rises up and starts walking on two legs, just like a human. Now, and as it begins to leave, the legs slowly disappear and starts floating. Now, what was once walking seems to glide, as if it's not even touching the ground. Now, was this a jinn or something none of us understand? I don't know. I've been watching this over and over again, but it just leaves me more confused every time. Some people said it's a jinn, others said it might be someone doing sihr in a disguised form. But honestly, nothing really explains what we are seeing here clearly. What do you think? Do you believe this could be supernatural? Or is there a logical explanation I'm missing? Now let's replay it. Watch closely this time from a different angle. Look at the legs, they vanish, but not in a normal way. They don't just disappear, they stretch and turn into something else, almost like a tail or a mist. Now I'm going to play the full video again. Watch it carefully. Tell me if you see something I missed. Jazakallah khair for watching. Drop your thoughts in the comment. I'll read every single one. I really want to know what you think this is, if you've seen something like this before. And most importantly, may Allah protect us from what's hidden, from the evil of the unseen, and from those who work with sihr and darkness. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.